to discuss about is what are the things they are important for proving, let us say for proving a given statement. If I want to prove a given statement, in that case, what are the theory that is required for me? Okay. In brief, the aim of this particular subject logic is to provide the rules by which one can determine whether a given statement is valid or not. So I want to prove something, some statements are there. You might have studied mathematics. In mathematics, you might have proved many of the things. In trigonometry, one of the example is sin square theta is equal to cos square theta. Sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So this is how you are going to prove it. So for that particular thing, for proving it, you require a logic. Okay. Then next is the object language and symbolic logic. These things, English with meta language. So English is one language, and then the statements here that we are going to use are from the object language or from the English or from the logic. So let us start. Then we moved on to the proposition. Let us try to discuss this one today once again. So what is a proposition? So a proposition is a statement. What I will say is it is a statement which has a truth value. It is either true or it is false. Okay. So so the proper definition I have given: a proposition is a statement or a sentence that can be determined to be either true or false. Now, what could be a proposition? A proposition can be an English statement. A proposition can be a mathematical statement. A proposition can be an expression. Okay. Or a proposition can be anything, any type of statement, any type of sentence which has a truth value. So that proposition is anything. It can be an expression. It can be a mathematical equation. It can be an English statement. It can be a Hindi statement. It can be a Marathi statement. It can be a statement in any language which has the truth value. Okay. One of the example that is given over here is the only positive integer that divides 7 is 1 and 7. So this is a proposition, I will say, because it has the truth value, because 1 and 7 are only the two numbers which divides 7. Okay. Then moving ahead, the next one is buy 2 tickets for Friday concert. So Earth is the only planet in this universe that contains the life. So now buy 2 tickets for Friday concert. This is not a proposition for me. Okay. This is not a statement which fulfills the terms of mathematical logic. So this is not a, what we will say is it is not a proposition. And the third one is a proposition. Moving ahead, so some of the examples we have discussed in the last lecture, even we had one tutorial on this. So these are the some of the statements. Now generally, how do we write the proposition is, P is a variable. Okay. And I say that P is a statement 1 plus 1 is equal to 3. Okay. What is the truth value of P? Can anybody tell me what is the truth value of P? False. And what is the truth value of the given statement 1 plus 1 is equal to 3? Yes, anybody? Again, false. Okay. False. So whatever the truth value of the statement is there, the same truth value will be applicable to that variable. So that is the statement ID, you can say. Then second one is P is a statement. It is raining outside. So if it is raining outside at your home, the truth value is true. If it is not raining, the truth value for this P is false. For P as well as for this particular statement, it is going to be false. Another is P, today is a Tuesday. What about this? This is again false. Okay. So the thing is that if I had read this statement yesterday, then this statement could have become true. Okay. For that particular instance, it can be having the any value. But for now, today, this statement is false. Moving ahead about statements and notations. So now propositions are the statements, and different notations we are going to use. So what is a statement? So all the declarative sentences or the mathematical expression to which it is possible to assign one and only one value of the two possible truth values are called as statements. That is, the statement is same as the proposition. Remember, okay? So what is the difference between proposition and the statement? I will tell you. So P colon 1 plus 1 is equal to 3 is a proposition, and 1 plus 1 is equal to 3 is a statement. So when you define it in this way, P is a statement, 1 plus 1 is equal to 3. At that time, it becomes a proposition. And if you just say 1 plus 1 is equal to 3, it becomes a statement. So that's the difference between statement and a proposition. So a statement it can be as I told previously, it can be a declarative sentence, or it can be a mathematical expression, it can be some you can say comparison expression, anything which can hold the value either true or false are all the statements. So for example, first example is India is a country. This is a statement. Now I am not going to say that this is true or false, but first of all, this is a statement. 2 plus 2 is equal to 5 is a statement. Sydney is the capital of England is a statement. The truth value of the first one is true, truth value of the second one is false, and the truth value of the third one is true. So these are some of the other notations that we are using. So this is for proposition. Generally, proposition and the statements, they are referred interchangeably. Okay. Moving ahead, this exercise we already discussed in the last lecture. So moving ahead with the connectives. So there are generally, these are the 6 type of connectives that we generally discuss about. The first one is I will say first one is the negation. Okay, so mouse pointer as a pen. So this I will say that this is the first one. Okay, the negation. Then conjunction is the second one, third one. Other sequence will remain as it is. So first one is this negation. Now what is this negation? Let us try to discuss all these points one by one on a blackboard. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stop presenting this. Okay, and then I am going to give my presentation on a blackboard. So what you can do now is you can pin me, okay, on your so what you can do is you can pin me. So if you click on my my tab, what you find is so I will be visible on your this one. So let us discuss about the contents. So next one is the we are discussing about the connectors. Okay, so I think you all can view the board properly. So can you view? Yes,
yes, sir.
Okay. So now the first type of connector. So I was saying that the connectors, we are going to discuss about the connectors. The first one is called as a negation. And generally, can you see what I am writing onto the board? Is it visible to you all? I have written something onto the board. Is it visible to you all?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is it
Yes, sir.
properly visible? No. Should I increase the font size? Is it necessary to increase the font size? No. Properly visible? No. It is properly visible. Yes.
No, sir, not properly visible.
Yes, sir.
It is not properly visible. Okay. Okay. So what I will do?
Just write down, slightly write down.
So I'll write it somewhere here. So in 1 minute I will make the changes. So let us write it here. Negation. I think now it is properly visible. Okay. Generally, negation
Yes,
is
sir.
represented as not of P or not. This is the negation symbol, or it is sometimes this symbol, or so these are the two symbols that we generally use, or sometimes minus is also used. So these are all negation symbols. So if the given statement P is it is raining outside, it is raining, let us say, then And what is its truth value? Can anybody tell me what is its truth value? True or false? It is raining
True.
outside.
True.
According
False.
to your situation, it can be either true or false. Okay, for if there are 60 students, I find there are 58 students. So if there are 58 students in that case, so for everybody it will not be true, or not for everybody it will be false. Okay. So okay, so currently for me the truth value of this is true. So currently at my location it is raining, and for me it is true. Okay, now what is the not P? Now what is the negation of P? A negation of P is represented as not P, and it is not raining. It is not raining. And if I say now if it is not raining, for me it is false. For me it is false. Okay, for anybody out of you, if it is false earlier, if P is false, in that case not P will be true. Always remember. Okay, so all of you are getting it properly or not? Are you able to see it? Whether the board is properly visible or not?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Properly visible. Okay. So this is about the negation. This is about the negation operation. Okay, these are all called as connectives. So we are discussing connectives, and negation is not a connective. There are different types of connectives. One connective is called as a unary connective, and another is called as a binary connective. So now this NOT is a unary connective, just like you have a unary operation. So x is equal to minus y. So this minus is a unary operation. Now for the negation, let us say if I have a statement P, then what is its negation? Okay, if I have a statement P, then what is its negation? So if the truth value of given statement P is T, that is true, then the truth value of not P will be always false. And if the truth value of P is false, then the truth value of not P is always true. So this is very important. This table is very important. This, I say that this is a truth table. Pardon?
Sir, it is true. You have written P in the second.
It is true. Okay. So now this is called as truth table for negation. I think it is visible, whatever I am writing right now. So truth table for negation. This is called as truth table for negation. Okay. So this is about the negation operation. This is about the negation operation. So if you want, you can get a image of this, whatever that is written on the board, because I am going to rub it out. So I am going to put this one as it is for another 30 seconds. So if you want, you can note it down, or if you want, what you can do is you can get a photograph of this one. So I think now it is properly visible, completely visible. So done. Should we move ahead? Yes? Should we move ahead?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So next connective, we'll discuss about the next connective. The next connective is conjunction. So in that slide, I have already shared that slide with you. What you can do is you can go to your Google Meet, sorry, not Google Meet, you can go to the Google Classroom, and you are already there. And then what you can do is you can just download all that slides for your reference. Second connective is called as conjunction. Conjunction is represented as this symbol, that is just like a, but there is no horizontal line into that A. Okay. Reverse of V, I will say. Okay. So now here the conjunction. Now for conjunction is a connective which connects two statements. Let us say there are two statements P and Q. So the statement P is 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. Okay. And the statement Q is India is capital of Delhi. Let us say India is capital of Delhi. Now, what about the truth value of P? What about the truth value of P?
True.
True. Truth value of P is true. And what about the truth value of Q?
False.
False. Okay. The truth value of P here is true and truth value of Q here is false. Now, if I have two statements, how many combinations are there of true false that are possible? Can anybody tell? म्हणजे मगाशी एकच स्टेटमेंट होतं तिथं कॉम्बिनेशन किती होते? दोन होते. Okay. Now there are two statements. How many combinations will be there?
4 combinations.
4 combinations. Okay. Now if there are 3 statements, then how many combinations are possible?
8.
8 combinations. If there are n statements, then if there are 10, let us say, if there are 10 statements, then
2 raised to n.
2 raised to 10
See here,
10 combinations.
for one statement, number of possibilities are 2 raised to 1. For 2 statements, number of possibilities are 2 raised to 2. That is 4. For 3 statements, there are 8. 2 raised to 3. For n, it will be 2 raised to n. For n statements, it will be 2 raised to n. So right now I am discussing only with the 2 possibilities, 2 statements. Okay. So what could be P and Q now? What is P and Q? P and Q is 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. And India is capital of Delhi. I am writing it in short. Okay. So there are 2 things. One is P and Q. P and Q. So what is done? P is written as it is. Q is written as it is. And they have been connected to each other by using a AND statement. And that AND statement is called as a conjunction statement. Okay, so in this way, what could be Q and P then? Can anybody tell me what could be Q and P? Yes? If P and Q is this one, what will be Q and P?
India is the capital of Delhi.
India is
and
capital of
2 plus 2
Delhi
is
and
equal to 4.
India is capital of Delhi
2 plus
and
2 is equal to 4.
2 plus 2 is equal to 4. Okay. I hope you are understanding it now. Now, next is if I add this one, not P and Q. So, what will be the statement now?
2 plus 2 is not equal to 4
Yes.
and India is capital of Delhi.
Okay, okay. What is your name?
Radhika.
Huh?
Chowgule. Radhika Chowgule.
हाँ Radhika. Good Radhika. Okay. Then so see here, not P. First is now जसं आपण करत असतो की बाबा -5 + 4 ज्या पद्धतीने करत असतो त्यामध्ये युनरी ऑपरेशनला जास्त प्रायोरिटी आहे, तसं इथे युनरी ऑपरेशनला जास्त महत्व आहे. सो it is evaluated something like this, not P. So 2 plus 2 is not equal to 4. Now here you cannot change it. 2 plus 2 is equal to 5. So it is 2 plus 2 is not equal to 4 and India is a capital of Delhi, something like this. Okay. So similarly, you can now you have to find out this one, P and not Q. Okay. And not P and not Q. Then not Q and not P. Find out. You can try to solve these questions. Not Q and P. Then it can be Q and not P. So these are all the possibilities over here. Okay, and you can get different possibilities here, statements. Now I want to draw the truth table for this. So since there are 2 statements over here, in that case, P is one statement and Q is one statement, and what is the, I want to write here, what is the output statement. So since there are 2 statements, so there are 4 possible outcomes. So for that purpose, I am drawing a table of size 4/3. Okay, this is 4/3 and this is 1/3. So P. Now here, what are the possibility? Possibility is both the statements are true. P is true, Q is false. P is false, Q is true, and both the statements are false. Okay. Can you tell me if I say this term 2 plus 2 is equal to 4 and Delhi is capital of India. Now I am changing. Delhi is capital of India. Okay. Now if I do the ANDing of these two, what will be the truth value? Doni true hai tata.
True.
So it will be true here. It will be true here. 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. Coming to this situation, जो मी बोर्ड वरती लिहिलेला आहे, 2 plus 2 is equal to 4 and India is capital of Delhi. ही जी total truth value काय होणार आहे?
False.
टोटल ट्रूथ व्हॅल्यू होणार आहे फॉल्स. कारण अँड जिथं जिथं अँड येतंय इथं अँड आहे आणि अँडच्या केसमध्ये ह्या दोन्ही गोष्टी ट्रू झाल्या पाहिजेत. जर ह्या पूर्ण स्टेटमेंटला इफ यू वॉन्ट दॅट दिस कम्प्लीट स्टेटमेंट शुड बी ट्रू अँड इन दॅट केस बोथ द स्टेटमेंट मस्ट बी ट्रू. सो फॉर दिस इट विल बी फॉल्स. Similarly for false true, what will be the truth value?
False.
It will be again false. Okay. And what about false? 2 plus 2 is not equal to 4 and India is capital of Delhi.
False.
False.
So see here, I'll define it properly. The truth table, the truth value of a conjunction is true. The truth value of conjunction is true if all the inputs are true. Otherwise it is false. बरोबर आहे का बघा? The truth value of conjunction is true if for all the inputs. आता इथे दोनच इनपुट आहेत. If all the inputs truth value is true. आता इथं 10 इनपुट जर असते पी क्यू आर एस टी यू डब्ल्यू एक्स वाय झेड जे काही 10 असतील, 10च्या 10 जर ट्रू असतील तरच त्याचं एंडिंग सगळ्यांचं ट्रू असणार आहे. अदरवाइज इट विल बी फॉल्स. आर यू गेटिंग? येस येस आय एम ऑडिबल. एम आय ऑडिबल?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So I think there are only 2 students attending this lecture. I don't find anybody else is replying. So Shivraj is there?
Yes, sir.
Shivraj, you are not giving the answers. What is the problem? Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
Aditya, you are there? Aditya Bhokre? Are you there? Yes? Aditya there? Aditya is there or not? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then this is about the conjunction. Now here what we have discussed about is we have discussed about conjunction. Along with the conjunction, we have also discussed about how we can make use of not statement into the conjunction also. This is very much important. Okay. And one definition, if you want, you can write it down if you have a notebook. The outcome of a conjunction is true if all the inputs are true. Otherwise, the outcome is false. कंजंक्शन स्टेटमेंटचे सगळे इनपुट स्टेटमेंट जे काही आहे ते सगळे जर ट्रू असतील तरच कंजंक्शनचा आउटपुट ट्रू असणार आहे. अदरवाइज तो फॉल्स असणार आहे. इथं जर मग तुम्ही 3च घेतला, if you take 3 variables, there will be 8 possible outcomes, and for all 8 possible outcomes, if it is P, Q, R, if P is true, Q is true, R is true, then and then only the output is going to, conjunction is going to true. So output, what is the output over here is, it is P and Q. It is P and Q. So this is about the conjunction. Let us move ahead. And I have one interesting question to you all. What will be the value of P and not P? What will be the value of P and not P? I don't know what is the truth value of P.
True.
False.
False.
True or false?
False.
False.
False? Are you sure false? Why it is false? How come it will be false? What will be the reason that it will be false?
If one is true, then its negation is false, and using it will be false.
Then if one is false, then?
And then another is true, and using it's all
So see
again
here,
gets false.
it is very simple. Even if the value of P is not given to you, if P is true, not P is going to be false, and true and false according to this is false. If P is false, there are only 2 possibilities for P, and its not will be true, false and true is also false. Always remember that true and false are false. Okay. So I want you now to draw a truth table for P and Q and not P. Can you construct a truth table for this one, P and Q and not P? Try to construct it.
All outcomes are false.
So yes, what is the output you are getting?
False.
All false?
False.
All false. Okay, how it is possible?
Yes.
So moving ahead, let us go to the next one. Next type of connector. So next type of connector that we want to discuss is called as disjunctions. And disjunction is represented by the symbol that I have written. So just like a V, it is represented. All of you can see the board properly.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So disjunction. So now, if there are two statements given, now I am not going to write the statement, or let us write it. So 2 plus 2 is equal to 4, and Q now is India is capital of Delhi. Let us say. Okay. So now disjunction of P and Q is represented as P disjunction Q, or it is read as P or Q. Generally, we read this symbol as or. Okay, and it is given as either P or Q. So now here for the truth value of P or Q, if we'll try to construct, now let us say 2 plus 2 is equal to 4, or India is capital of Delhi. If this is a statement, what will be its truth value? What will be its truth value?
True.
Its truth value
True.
will be true, because in case of or, all the conditions are not needed to be true, as in case of and. So P or Q, I'll draw a truth table for this one here. So for truth table, if P and Q are given, then P and Q is going to be P is true, Q is true, output is true. True, false, output is true. False, true, output is true. And for false, false, the output is going to be false. So, can anybody
Sir,
define?
disjunction.
Can anybody define this one in the way we have defined in the last one?
Sir, disjunction.
P
The
disjunction
definition
Q.
of disjunction. Can anybody give me the definition of disjunction?
When the both inputs are false, then
When the
truth
both
value is
inputs are false, The output is false. Otherwise, it is true. So if there are n statements here, if there are now here, since there are only 2 statements, if there are n statement, at that time I can say that the outcome of a disjunction is false if all the inputs are false. Okay, otherwise it is true. You can write it down. If you have a notebook, you can write it down over there. The outcome of a disjunction is false if all the inputs are false. Otherwise, it is true. Similarly, we can have. Okay, now I have a question. What will be the value of P or not P? What will be the outcome of P or not P?
True.
It will be
True.
true. It will
Yes.
be true. Okay, as in last case, P and not P is always false. P or not P is always true. Okay, so if I write something like this, 2 plus 2 is equal to 4, or 2 plus 2 is not equal to 4. So the total outcome will be true, because since this is true, even if this is wrong, so this is true. I am telling the truth. I am telling you that either this is true or this is true. One of them is true. It means that I am telling you the truth. Okay. So this is about the disjunction. Now, whatever the 3 connectors that we have discussed about, one is called as a negation, one is called as a conjunction, and another is called as a disjunctions. These are called as primary connectors. These are called as primary connectors. Let us discuss another 2 type of connectors, which are called as derived connectors. So next one, I think if you want, you can take down this truth table, or otherwise you can get the photo of this particular board. This is also there in the PowerPoint that I have shared with you all. So let me rub it out and let us go to the next one, next type of connector, and that is called as implication. And this implication is so symbol for this implication is this arrow. Okay, so straight line with a arrow, just like an arrow. So now here, let us first discuss about what is this implication statement. So implication statement is, there are 2 statements. One is the first statement and second is the conclusion. So if I write P implies Q, so P is the base issue, P is a base statement, and based on this statement I am going to give the conclusion. If I am going to say that if this is happening, then this is going to happen, something like that. Okay, so this is a base statement, and based on this particular statement, what is happening here, this is going to happen, I am going to say. Okay, for example, let us consider if P, let us say P is a statement, it is cloudy today. Or otherwise it is cloudy outside. And Q is, it is raining. Let us say these 2 are the statements. Okay, so this is a base statement. If this is going to happen, in that case this is possible. I am not saying this is compulsory, this is possible, I am saying. Okay, so this is the conclusion. If this is happening outside, then this is also going to happen. So what will be P implies Q? So it is like this, it is read like this. So P implies Q is, if statement P, then if P happens, then Q happens. So this is a conclusion. Conclude. So what is going to happen? This is happening and this is going to happen. Something like that. Okay. So P implies Q here. So P implies Q here is, if it is raining, if it is cloudy, then it is raining. Let us say it will rain. The statement, if this statement, Q statement is it will rain, so it will rain. It is cloudy, then it will rain. So This is the statement. Okay, that is possible. Now coming to the truth value. Now tell me, P implies Q, both the things are true. For me, both the things are true. It is cloudy and it will be raining. Okay, both are true. So what will be the final truth value?
True.
True. Okay. Second one, it is cloudy but it is not raining.
False.
It is
False.
cloudy but it is not raining.
False.
It can happen or not. Sometimes it is cloudy but it is not raining.
True.
Yes, it is false actually. Okay, then it is not cloudy but it is raining. It happens sometimes. Okay, so this is true, and it is not cloudy and this is not raining. In that case also it is true. Okay, so this is about the implication statement, where in this implication statement, if the situation is true and false, always remember, if the situation is true and false, that is the first base statement is true and the conclusion is false, the output is going to be false, otherwise it is true. The definition of this implication statement is, the implication statement is false if the base statement is true and the conclusion is false, otherwise the output is always true. So this is about the implication statement. Similarly, you can write, if this is a statement, in that case you can write what is Q implies P. Okay, what is not Q implies P, and so on. There is one assignment, there is one homework. You have to check about the truth values of P implies Q. This is one truth value that is already here, and you have to compare this truth value is with not P or Q. With not P or Q. Already we have discussed about this OR statement. Okay, so draw the truth table for this and try to compare that one with this P implies Q and give your conclusion on that, give your comment on that. Okay, so this is about implication. Then we have another statement that is called as double implication. So arrow is towards both the directions and we write it as P double implication. So this arrow is towards both the direction and we read it as P if and only if Q. That is, P is true if and only if Q is true. Okay, and the truth table for the same is the output of this P if and only if Q is true if all the inputs are same. So that is, here it is true, here it is true, whereas for all others it is going to be false. So if P is true, Q must be true. If P is false, Q must be false. For all the other cases, the output is false. And whenever all the inputs are same, see here, all the inputs are either true, all the inputs are either or false. So here the outcome is going to be true. This is called as implication. Okay, and here I want you to draw a truth table for, I have given a truth table here for P implies Q. Draw a truth table for this one also, P implies Q and Q implies P. Draw the truth table for this and try to compare this one with P if and only if Q. So I think we need to stop here today. If you have any doubt, what you can do is you can ask me the doubt. Yes, anybody? So let me check the chat section. TFTT, okay. No doubt. So Omkar has no doubt. Oibo is TFFT. What is this for 2FFT? Okay then. So let us stop here and try to do all these questions. Try to solve all these questions and let us discuss them in the next lecture. Okay. Homework. Okay. Homework is, I have asked you to compare the truth table of P implies Q, P implies Q with not P or Q, and second one is P if and only if Q. I asked you to compare that one with P implies Q, that is on the board. You can pin me. Okay. Don't send it, keep it with you. And in the next lecture, you have to tell what are the answers, your conclusion. Okay. Whenever we have the next lecture, you don't send it, keep the answers ready with you. And in the next lecture, we will discuss them. Okay. So this is done from my side. Thank you. And be connected to